Welcome to Sea Change Santa Monica. We're going to do a short video that will give you a view of Sea Change, our sober living program here. It is on the corner of 17th and Montana in the heart of Santa Monica, 17 blocks from the ocean and close to some of the best shopping in LA. And I have with me our sober living manager, Julian Ness. Say hello, Julian.
How's it going?
Good. So we are, again, this is the corner of 17th and Montana Street. And from here, 10 blocks down is one of the most exclusive shopping areas in the area. We have a nice, wonderful bakery across the street. Now we're going to take a tour of the property here. And Julian's going to kind of tell us about how the program works. So the property, what we have here are 10 apartments. Each one has its own individual address and a charming courtyard. And typically we have 2 clients and guests per room. And you see the courtyard. It's wonderful. We have bocce ball, yard games, barbecue, a real communal setting. To the right we have, it's a little bit close up, but we have a meditation area where we can do yoga, meditation, a nice water feature. We have a bungalow for a single rental. And Julian, why don't you give us just a little take on what it's what it's like for a client to be here, a typical day of a client.
So at Sea Change we use a phase system similar to what a lot of treatments use. We have a first week assessment where the client is on premises 24 hours of the day. The only time they would leave is accompanied by a staff member, in which we would take them grocery shopping. I would take them to a AA meeting daily, just so we kind of get the feel for a client. After that first week, typically they would be eligible for phase 1, where they have to complete a series of requirements, a goodbye letter to their addiction. They have to be actively working steps with a sponsor and at least on their first couple steps, and still not eligible for overnight passes in the first 30 days, still not eligible for a vehicle. Typically they're seeking employment or going to be getting enrolled in school or volunteering or actively involved in an IOP program 3 to 5 days a week. So it's a case-by-case basis. We have some clients who come in with a good amount of time, and obviously their day-to-day would look a lot different than someone with 30 days sober.
So if someone came out of treatment 30, 60, 90 days, that might be a different variation on that?
Right. If someone comes straight from treatment, they've already kind of done that thing. We still want to do the first week assessment to kind of get a feel for how they are behaviorally and following the rules, chores, curfew, stuff like that. So their treatment might look a little different from someone who just got out of detox. So
great. And
we have a whole assessment written out, so when a client comes in, I will actually sit down with them and they have to answer a series of questions typical to a biopsychosocial, and go from there.
Great. Okay, let's take a look at more of the property here. The property is built in 1945, 1950s era. It's a very charming property, in great condition, and the foliage is really great. Julian mentioned the going to AA meetings, but in this area there are an abundance of different meetings for all types of 12-step programs. It's a very rich and strong recovery community here. Yeah. All right, we're going to walk up and take a view of a couple of the apartments here. Take a view from the inside out. So this is the upstairs, 2 one-bedroom apartments side by side. So let's go take a look at one. They're very spacious. Living area. It's a dining area. Lots of light. One of the great things about these apartments, not only are they large, but there's a lot of light that comes in from a lot of sources. We have a fully equipped kitchen. And you can see the view from the dining room is spectacular. The living area. All have large screens, fireplace. This is your typical bedroom, 2 full-size beds. Again, tons of light.
This is what pretty much every single unit, as far as the beds, will look like. Like Leonard had mentioned earlier, we do have private rooms available for, if a client wants more privacy and a little more space to themselves, we do offer that as well.
Okay. And one of the things that's interesting about this facility too is the closet space. For being an older facility, they're all very large. Each bedroom has at least 2 or 3 closets. Let me see.
Linen closet.
Linen closets, cupboard space. I know this is a little close up to catch a good view there. Open that one up, Julian. Lots of storage space. The original bathroom, the mid-50s motif. Again, you have light coming through the bathroom. So we'll go back through and check out the second apartment. And just below there's this a deck area, a lot of community space between the meditation pavilion, dining space here. We have an outdoor kitchen around back with a community area. This apartment, this is identical to the one we just saw. I'll try to move a little slower here so you can get a better view of the space. Large screen televisions. Kitchen area. Again, the typical bedroom, desk. This one actually has 3 large closets. Okay. More cupboard space, storage. Again, the original bathrooms. Full kitchen. And a view of the courtyard. So Julian, is there anything else that you'd like to add that someone that would be interested in coming here might be interested in knowing?
Well, I think for the client, which was huge for me, I was in treatment at Northbound in Orange County and lived on a property similar to this, and what was huge for me was what makes this property really unique to the other ones is is a kind of individualized unit. You know, you have that privacy. It almost feels like you're living in your own apartment, which, you know, for me felt good. And you know, but with the courtyard and everything, there's that sense of community when everyone's outside and you're all, you know, everyone is as one. And you know, but you have that. You're not cluttered in one big kitchen. You know, one big house is nice with a lot of bedrooms, but you're sharing one kitchen. Chances are you're sharing a bathroom with 4 guys, and it's really nice to, you know, have your own space. It feels like your own. It makes the client feel good about themselves, and you know, shows them what getting their own apartment after, you know, after their stay here will feel like, and you know, I think it prepares them for that.
Right. So we provide a lot of services as well as in terms of taking people to their IOP. The beach, again, is only 17 blocks away. The famous Santa Monica Pier is nearby. Great meetings in Santa Monica, Malibu, West LA.
Yeah. You know, I'm very familiar with all the fellowship around, you know, all the LA area, and you know, we have guys go as a group to meetings. We have, you know, some people going to meetings separately with their sponsors, and it's really a cool thing. And you know, we like to get together here. We do weekly house meetings, and you know, we're going to be hosting pretty soon AA meeting out in the courtyard that's open to the public, so that our clients can bring their sponsors and, you know, develop a fellowship. And you know, for me in early recovery, it was kind of difficult for me to reach out and network in, you know, a meeting where I didn't know anyone, and introductions were very key. So we like to get people, you know, plugged into the fellowship around here, because ultimately that's what they're going to fall back on when they leave us. So
That's great. That's great. All right, we'll step outside, take another view from the balcony. And so this is just a brief snapshot, one take, and hope this is helpful. Feel free to give us a call. I can be reached at 682-777-8087 if you have any questions. Thank you.